Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Vulcan Report. This end of day report is for trading on Monday, April the 16th, 2018, with yours truly, the Algo Capitalist. Jumping right into the charts. Looking at the Bitcoin futures so far this week, market's been a little flat as to be anticipated. Not too much going on. Market was a little bit up, then it kind of start pulling back, but that's what we expect beginning of the week and such. I will say though, overall, the markets overall were in a pretty good shape, quiet day, in spite of the recent bombings in Syria and all this war drum talk. So I have to say, I'm surprised that despite all this, there wasn't any carnage to speak of overall. So I guess that is a good thing. All right, looking at the Dow, pulling that up, and this one is an interesting chart as we talked about last week. The way the markets ended the week, we knew that this week is going to be very interesting. So far, we have liftoff. All right, the Dow is moving into position. I still say that at the end of the day, I think this rally might get sold. I don't think we're going to see a true resumption of the mega bull trend that we saw prior to what's been going on now. So this is going to be an interesting week for the markets overall. Looking at the NASDAQ 100, and you can see liftoff happening here in the NASDAQ 100 as well. Taking a look at the E-mini S&P 500. And you got liftoff here as well. Taking a look at the Russell. And you have a clearer example of liftoff happening in the Russell. Russell has potential to actually take out its prior highs of 16, 19, 20. So this one is really interesting to see, is it going to get up to 1600 first of all, and if it can clear 1600, is it going to keep going? The Russell looks very interesting. Taking a look at bonds. All right, bond market is trying to do something here. Don't know what it is yet. We're flat on the momentum line. It's like it's laying perfectly on that line. So we're going to see if the market can clear overhead resistance of 146.26. It's going to be interesting either way. Crude oil taking a break, pulling back a little bit here after hitting 67.75. Still not clearing that 70, but I think it's on the way to 70. So this is definitely one to watch and see. Looking at the nat gas. Nat gas is still hanging out between the momentum line and the first resistance of 278. And the market is just hanging out, not really doing too much, very quiet, very flat at the moment. Taking a look at gold. Gold cleared the 1350 handle and is chilling right now, looking like it's in a position for liftoff to get the 1360, 1370-ish. This is going to be an interesting week for gold. Have to admit, I like what I'm seeing there. Taking a look at silver. Silver is starting to impress me a little bit too, because it's looking like it wants to break out topside. If that happens, we could see a serious run in silver. So I'm thinking it might be time to get ready to buy some silver. I would not be surprised if we see a lock in here. It locks in and takes off from here. So this is going to be interesting. It fell before. Let's see if it can get serious now and cut through the Kumo cloud. Seriously looking at the alarm bells on this one. That could be ringing if it can clear this overhead resistance. I think 17. If it clears 17 and hold it this time, it could run. So I got my eyes on the silver definitely this week. Silver is in play. All right, I repeat, silver is in play. Looking at the US dollar index. It got a little spooked here for all the war drum talk. All right, pulling back a little bit. Still within the overall 89 to 91 spectrum. So overall, not too worried here as it's holding its own right now as we speak. Like I said, not a lot going on, but there is potential for some movement. Hack is powering up again. I'm not surprised with the bombings in Syria and troop movements and war talk. I'm not surprised. All right, hack is your proxy for all things conspiratorial, false flagish, and warish. All right, and issues of national security. All right, this is what you're going to see, folks. New highs in hack. I think hack can sky's the limit. All right, as long as the war drums are being beaten, I think you're going to see that hack is going to keep doing what it's doing. All right, so overall, this is what we're looking at right now. We're looking to see what's going to happen. There's a lot going on in Syria, and I need to do some digging into that myself to see what the algos may be suggesting. But right now, definitely keep your eyes on hack. All right, the stronger hack gets, the more dangerous this whole Syria situation is. It goes from being a propaganda false flagish type thing to something real. And it can do that real quick. So eyes and ears open, fellas and ladies. Pulsewavetrading.com if you want to be alerted to possible rally situations or crash alert scenarios. Pulsewavetrading.com is where you want to be. Learn how to trade these markets, 7-day free trial going on. And remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. Peace.